on my honor, I promise that I'll do my best to do my duty to God and to my country, to help other people at all times to obey the scout law.
Masaibu ya ndugu Jero.
Bana, it has not been easy.
Yeah, it is not, eh?
But now finally you are here.
Leo niko hapa na rafiki yangu ambaye tumekaa na yeye miaka 3 hapa Kericho. We met coincidentally na maana that ni Mungu tu alipanga. He has turned to be a brother, a friend, a confidant. Most people don't even know that he's a student, but he's a student at Kenya Island University. Tungependa tumsikie leo maisha yake ikoaje, safari yake ikoaje, alijipataje hapa, tulijuana aje, atueleze zaidi. Tuandamane pamoja tupate kumsikiza historia yake fupi ama mrefu kulingana na maisha yake. Twende pamoja. Mwanaume,
Yes.
tunataka utuambie leo kabisa. Kuna vitu hata mimi mwenyewe sijui. Majina kamili kabisa ni gani?
So majina yangu kamili ni Ogoti Victor Mchoe. Yeah, that is ndo majina inajulikana sana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ulizaliwa wapi, lini? Ama hiyo ni secret of men?
Hiyo naweza sema I'm not like any other lady who is always under 22. Mimi ni mzaliwa wa Kisii, sehemu za Ugembo. Hapo ndo nyumbani kabisa. And then hapo ndo nimelelewa, siwezi sema hata nilizaliwa pale nikalelewa kwingine. Pale tu ndo nilizaliwa na kulelewa.
Can you remember shule ulisoma ya nitoka chekechea ama hizo? Preschool.
Ni chekechea ama kindergarten?
Preschool.
The difference is the same. So mimi nimesoma shule mingi, siwezi sema ati nimesoma shule moja ama mbili. Manake nikianza pale preschool nilianza na Arts Academy. At least hapo ndo masomo ile serious ilianzia, but before that kuna ile tunaita play school. I was going to Bionge Primary. And then that is because my parents or like I was too young. Nilianza shule but then nikiwa mdogo sana. I guess at the age of 2 or 1.5.
Wewe ni ile type ya.
Hizo
Ulifanya hivi?
I guess hivyo ndo nilifanya, maana sizikumbuka. So tulikuwa tunaenda na mom shule. Tukienda na mom naingia class, ile class anafunza. Kama ni class 4 hiyo ndo class yangu. So hivyo ndo nikaanza shule kidogo, and then she felt like it was time for me now to start a serious education, and then I joined Arts Academy for my PP1 and PP2, and then later on I transferred to Golden Academy.
Kwa hivyo ni mtu wa ma PP1, PP2, nursery 1, sijui 2, 3.
Zile siku zetu zilikuwa zinaitwa baby class, sijui baby class, na pre-unit, sijui middle class. So that's what we went through.
You are very lucky.
Yeah. So and then after Golden Academy, I transferred to Elsa, where we could commute like 4 kilometers a day. Just imagine.
2 ama 2 and fro?
2, 4. Those are 8
kilometers a day.
Yeah.
Na lunch?
Lunch, okay, my parents had paid in school, so we could serve our meals from school. And so after some time, my dad felt like now the distance was way too big. We had to transfer to a boarding school, and then we were taken to Father Shefa Primary School.
Hiyo iko wapi?
Iko Homa Bay County.
Homa Bay County.
Yeah, a place called Asumbi.
That was in class?
That was in class 5 now.
Class 5.
Back in 2009.
Ulikuwa unajua kufua nguo?
Sikuwa najua.
So ukienda boarding school class wa Kenya.
So for those who know my immediate follower brother Edivon, sasa huyu alikuwa like anafanya vitu mingi.
So mlikuwa nasoma naye? At least ulikuwa na senior.
We could do everything. We were in the same class.
Same class 5.
Hata ni alifanya nikaanza shule
class 5.
Yeah.
Na bado mnasaidiana kufua nguo.
But sasa yeye alikuwa more of mature than me. Angenisaidia kufua, and then he could spread our bed. He could do almost everything. But by the time I was in class 6, 7, I could now do my stuff on my own.
Or better.
Yeah.
So I was live in primary boarding school.
I can't say it was really hard or it was that
Mimi
simple.
nilikuwa inasumbua sana. Unajua mimi nilikuwa naogopa boarding. By the way nikiwa nasoma,
Yeah.
nilikuwa baada alikuwa na suggest tuende boarding, naanza kukumbuka tu maisha ya kuamka asubuhi.
Yeah.
Haya inasema hiyo ni kukufa na kufa sasa. Ilikaa hivyo mpaka mimi nikamaliza high school, primary bila kwenda boarding school.
So I can say
were
that,
you enjoying it yourself? Kuamka
it was enjoyable because back then our boarding master, that is Mr. Fred Wakelo, had okay, my brother was in the same school, so he had known my parents and my brother. So by the time we were joining, he was that friendly to us. He made sure that we were accommodated. Plus the school itself, at no admission, you are given a school brother, like, okay, now let's call him a school father. So he could ensure that your clothes are done, you serve your meals at the best time, and life was smooth.
You must have enjoyed, eh?
It was,
hapo ndo ulimalizia class 8.
yeah, hapo ndo nilimalizia class 8. Back in
What was your
2012.
size of the body after class 8?
I was-
Mkubwa ama kale?
I was a tiny
Kale
boy.
kadogo, eh?
I was a tiny boy. I guess tiny. I was short and
Were you participating in co-curricular activities in primary?
yes, I did.
Zipi?
I was in music club.
Music.
Yeah, and tulicheza sana, we were calling it Ramogi club. Tungeimba Kijaluo. And we did it.
Music.
Yeah.
Were you moving like levels, provincials, nini hizo?
Yeah, we moved. Okay, tulikuwa naanza na divisions, that is from Rangwe, and then district. I guess it was at the same school, Rangwe, then we proceed to districts now in Homa Bay.
So the highest level mlienda ni?
We were to go for regionals, but we didn't go.
Kwa nini pesa ama?
Like shule tu iliamua.
Talking of
It
regionals,
was,
you mean provincials?
yeah, provincials,
Kind of.
but back that time provincials, yes.
Lakini
Yeah, tungeenda
ukosefu wa
because
pesa?
si ukosefu wa pesa ama nini. Ili coincide na ile exam period.
Oh, mkwambia mseme.
Yeah, so shule ika prioritize exams over that music stuff.
In short, you were enjoying your life in primary.
I was enjoying. But in our turn to come to class 8, ilikuwa ngumu.
Kwa nini?
I can remember.
Masomo nini?
Ni masomo definitely. In our school, for you to proceed to class 8, you must attain a mean score of 322. I can remember I had like 320 or
score?
yeah, a mean score of,
ama ni ya 3 terms.
in class 8 we do a series of exams, almost 20.
Class 7.
In class 7,
Yeah.
we do like 20 exams. So you find the average of the 20 exams, and then that will give you an average of going or not going to class 8.
So ulipanda mlima.
I came below the red bar.
Au.
And tukaambiwa, now, okay, the only option is either you repeat or you transfer.
So you chose which option?
Now, I don't know. Out of luck, on opening day, I went to school, prepared now to go back to class 7. But after discussion between the academics director, the principal, and my parents, they agreed that I can just go to class 8. And then that's I landed in
So
class 8.
nakusikiza, I'm listening to you.
Yeah.
Okay, before I say something,
Yes.
how can you rate yourself on your performance in terms of primary school?
I cannot say it was that
When
bright
kale
or that.
gachopi huko matopu huko juu ama ni wale watu wa katikati ama ni wale wa chini?
Okay, sikuwa pale juu. I was in Clim, I wasn't a dwarf. But
So ni
I
wale
was,
maaverage tu wale
yes.
wa kuomba ati Mungu nisaidie something better never pass, anybody never pass my way, right?
Yes, I was an average student.
All right. So after Father Shefa,
Yes.
where to? What next?
Okay, in Father Shefa, I guess we had that, what we were calling it? YCS. Yeah. No, you are calling it PMC by that time. So I guess I was the organizing secretary. And then with the help of the teacher, that is Sister Alice.
Bado tuko primary. So we request to take a short break, and when we will be back, Victor atatuambia maisha yake katika high school. Keep watching.
Haya, wapenzi watazamaji, tungependa sasa tusikize rafiki yetu Victor after Father Shefa. Ni nini iliendelea sasa kutoka hapo?
So after leaving primary, being that I was a member of PMC, tulipatiwa forms za kujaza for those who had interest to join a minor seminary. And then being that Father Shefa was a Catholic sponsored school, I felt like from Catholic to Catholic, it will be an easy task for me. Then I applied for the same, and then after our KCP, I got to the marks that we required, that is 300 and above, and then nikaenda nikafanya interview, nikapita, and I secured myself a chance in Pope Benedict, and that's how I got my admission there.
How was life like, and what was your expectations now in the new institution?
Now life in the new, I was expecting now maybe to go into a total church now, a school in a church, of which that's what I received. Because in the seminary, I guess we were to go to church at least 4 times in a day. In the morning, when we wake up, we go to class at somewhere dawn, that is between 5 and 6, we go to church for morning prayers, and then we proceed to breakfast. After breakfast, now too, we start now school like any other high school student. At 4 in the evening, we break now from school, and then go for break, we call it games, do whatever we could do. Unfortunately, our school was too small, we didn't have many co-curricular activities. And then, so between 4 and 5, that was games. After 5, somewhere 5:30 to 6, back to church.
What was the transition like? You know, you are from class 8, you were the bosses, now you are in Form 1, you are the juniors. How was life like? How did you cope up with that?
It wasn't that easy to cope up at first, because, for example, in primary, I was with my brother. Now my brother is here no more. It's between me and myself, so it's me to save myself. So I had to cope up. Thanks be to God again, I found my cousin, at least. So I felt like I have another brother. Life wasn't that hard.
What about a minor seminary? So that our viewers can understand what a minor seminary is and how different is it from the other schools.
What I can say is a minor seminary can be said to be a seedbed. This is where those who subscribe to the Roman Catholic Church believe, or in the seminaries where those who wish to be priests are nurtured, or how can I say, or brought up. Yeah.
Hapo ndio wanaanzia.
Yeah. Hapo ndo
So
wanaanzia,
did
but
you
sasa
want
hapa
to be a priest?
I can discuss that one later on now.
No, that
because
was then. I'm
I
talking
believe
about
by
not
then,
now.
yeah, I felt like I could be one. As I was in school, we felt like now, as Father was saying Mass, you also feel like now, oh, wow, I'm a priest now.
When you were pursuing the aim of joining the minor seminary, you had an aim,
Yes,
and that aim could be as well being a priest.
yes, sure.
What happened?
Okay, being a priest, I can basically say it is a calling. I believe if the call is there, then at one point you'll come to respond to it.
Did some of your friends become priests?
Yeah, from our class, we have about 2 or 3 who are in a major seminary at the moment.
Doing the same.
Yeah.
No, are you still pursuing the same goal
goals.
of becoming a priest, or you are changing, or you are looking at it in 2 different ways?
Basically, what I can say as part of this moment, if the call is there, yes, I'll respond to it.
So,
And calling, it can be a calling to priestly life, or to being now a father to somebody. Yeah.
and what are your parents saying
Yeah?
about that? What are your parents saying?
What I can remember is, someday my mother ever asked me, like, Ulay Sema, you wanted to be a priest. What happened? So
Like anybody else can ask.
yes.
Yeah,
So we are still there. Let's maintain to be there.
Okay.
So we keep the faith.
Keep the faith.
What are some of your hobbies while in school?
While in
In
school,
Pope Benedict?
in Pope Benedict, we only had a YCS club and those who are playing the band. So personally, I chose to play the band where I played percussions. That is the drum family. Yeah, I was playing bass drum.
Bass drum.
Yes.
And the scout thing, did it start there?
No, we never had scouting club in school. It only we had for volunteers who could volunteer to raise the flag, and maybe we recited the national anthem.
The person sitting next to you, Joshua, was just in the neighboring school, that's kids school. Did you ever visit that school?
No, we never had how do we call them, those outings. Ours was just that enclosed life. Maybe if you kama tungetoka shule tungetoka kwenda kucheza band maybe in some church function somewhere, si tunge accompany bishop.
So hii mambo ya watu wengine sijui twende outing, twende innings, sijui nyang'anyana uniform,
Hiyo haikuwa kwa shule yetu.
haikupata.
Ni like kama we have an ordination in the diocese, tungeanza kurehearse kucheza band, alafu on that material day tupatiwe uniform band, that band uniform, and then prepare for the same.
Did you ever wish that you could also be allowed to go out like another person?
We wished so because during exchange programs with the neighboring schools, the talk of Kanotunga, Kisi school and other schools, tunge feel like kind of pia sisi tumefinywa, lakini we could do nothing about it.
Excuse me, nasikia unaongea kuhusu Cardinal, Kisi school, those are boys schools. Oh, huwezi ongea mambo ya girls school.
So tunaweza ongelea pia because that we could do contest.
Oh, you were priest, sorry, I
na
forgot, you were priest, eh? So, okay. So
No.
yeah, young priest.
Hapana, we could exchange programs with Nyabururu Girls High School. Tungefanya contest na Kereri Girls, or which Kereri tungewanyorosha kila siku.
Physical ama online?
No, not physical. Everybody in their school, our teachers go collect results and bring them to school.
So you never met physically? Roshana, hakuna ugly incident?
Then the only ugly incident I can remember is when I was in Form 3. We had a very cheeky Form 1 who like we felt like life was in the seminary was too hard for him. So like alikuwa na feel yeye anafaa atoke. So sasa hakuwa anajua kutoka, afai kuhusisha kila mtu. Akachoma blanket yake na mattress. But alichomea ndani ya cube. So cube yake kachomeka. That was the only ugliest moment I can remember.
In the school I went to, we had the infamous 6. That ukikosa unachapwa 6.
Yes.
Is there something like that that you can remember about?
Why they could go na kuchapwa seminary?
Yeah.
Main seminary.
Yeah. With that, the vice director had made it clear. Any teacher like ukifanya makosa mwalimu anafaa kupiga viboko less than 6.
So it was the same.
It was the same.
As
Yeah, but of which ukifanya makosa zingine grievous unachapwa tu like any
History
other
na
student.
Illuminati inakuanga
Yes.
sana mashule.
Yes.
Did it ever get a space in minor seminary?
I don't think that it was that much, of which it was unheard of between the period I was there to kupata in case. Yeah, sidani yaikuwa in short.
did you think being the young priests and the priests around and the setting helped to curb such vices?
Yeah, I can say like our priests walitusaidia kushape that moral, can you call it moral life?
Social
It was
and moral
yeah.
life. That was a good pickup in secondary. Now we go for a short break. When we come back, we'll go to now the next level of education.